1. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Long before the days of round-the-clock celebrity surveillance, moviegoers were frequently taken aback when cherished stars called it quits on their romances. Perhaps the one exception was Elizabeth Taylor, a lifelong movie veteran famed as much for her boundless skill and piercing violet eyes as she was for her stormy off-screen romances. Elizabeth was married 8 times in total, but it was her relationship with two-time husband Richard Burton that had the most people talking. The on-again, off-again dynamic kept fans on the edge of their seats, especially given reports about their turbulent relationship, public screaming fights, accusations of infidelity, and excessive drinking. 2. Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley. Remember this bizarre pairing of the King of Pop and the daughter of the King of Rock and Roll? Everything about Michael Jackson and Lisa Presley's relationship screamed forced, from their hurried 1992 wedding to their very awkward on-stage kiss at the 1994 MTV Video Music Awards. During their marriage, Jackson faced child misconduct allegations and resorted to his new wife for emotional support, while Presley became increasingly concerned about Jackson's shifting health and substance use. 3. Melanie Griffiths and Don Johnson. This is one relationship that definitely got off to a rocky start. Melanie Griffiths, an impressionable child star, began dating 22-year-old Don Johnson when she was only 14 years old. It's difficult to comprehend that something so obviously improper was allowed to go unnoticed for so long. Unsurprisingly, their first marriage failed after only 6 months. Griffiths acknowledged her addictive personality tendencies after a few years, but she reconnected with Johnson in 1988 and the couple married for the second time, only to divorce again. 4. Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. Whitney Houston had a vocal range that few vocalists could match, and she ruled the pop charts throughout the 1980s and 1990s, culminating in her blockbuster soundtrack for the 1992 film The Bodyguard. This contributed to her catastrophic downward spiral during her marriage to Bobby Brown. Throughout their 14-year marriage, the pair was plagued by infidelity and substance usage. Since her demise in 2012 from coronary artery disease and substance overuse, her daughter with Brown, Bobby Christina, passed away when she was 22 in 2015. 5. Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner was admired for her acting abilities and attractiveness, but it was her turbulent relationship with old blue eyes that attracted spectators. Gardner, who was already divorced twice by the age of 25, began an affair with the elder married Frank Sinatra in 1949, which they didn't exactly try to hide. After late-night phone calls to Sinatra's home and a joint arrest for an intoxicated joyride that concluded in a shootout that left storefront windows smashed by their weapons, the couple exchanged vows in 1951 after Sinatra imposed a speedy divorce on Nancy. 6. Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards. It's difficult to separate Charlie Sheen the actor from Charlie Sheen and his 2011 meltdown, during which he lived with a slew of adult movie stars he referred to as his goddess and was sacked from his top-rated sitcom 2.5 Men due to substance abuse and unprofessional behavior on set. It's easy to forget that he once dated model actress Denise Richards, with whom he has 2 daughters. Richards was given a divorce settlement in 2006, following 4 years of marriage, after accusing Sheen of widespread drinking, substance overuse and threats of violence. 7. Ike and Tina Turner. Although audiences were unaware at the time, Ike Turner was emotionally and physically abusing his wife, Tina, during the height of their artistic partnership. In 1971, they shot to stardom with their rousing, Grammy-winning cover of Creedence Clearwater Revival's Proud Mary. Instead of enjoying their accomplishments, Ike's aggressive behavior and self-sabotaging ways behind the scenes consumed the pair and drove Tina to the edge. 8. Madonna and Sean Penn. Sean Penn might have easily landed on this list more than once, but we remember him most for his turbulent relationship with Madonna. Far from being an ideal fit, their relationship was tainted by claims of infidelity and domestic abuse throughout. Penn and Madonna appeared set to fail from the start, with some stories alleging that the pop star's close entourage despised the Oscar-winning actor, comparing him to a petulant baby. 9. Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman. Carmen Electra and NBA player Dennis Rodman made headlines in 1998 when they married in a lavish Las Vegas wedding. While the two appeared to have a good time at red carpet events, their relationship crumbled soon after the wedding. Rodman requested for an annulment 9 days after saying "till death do us part," alleging he was of unsound mind.